Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Brandon's World with my very first live video commentary, bringing to you today my 9 epic weapon showcase, where I'm going to be showcasing for you guys the 9 epic weapons I have so far in Infinite Warfare. And to kick things off, we're going to jump right in with the Wrecked Assault Rifle, epic weapon of the R3K. We have on it ELO, grip, Faraday slug, particle amp, and stock, and quick draw, I also believe, and with a custom ELO sight and a custom molten AR camo. Absolutely beautiful gun. We're going to be going down the list and showcasing each weapon and some of my favorite features about each, and some of the benefits and drawbacks of each gun. The Wrecked is a slow fire assault rifle. It's a full auto version of what's traditionally a 3-round burst R3K. Besides having a slower fire rate, it does have a decent accuracy. I like it a little better with grip, but when I was playing without grip before I had unlocked it, I didn't mind it without grip so much. I've played around without it. You guys can tell for yourselves whether or not you like it, but it's a good gun. So next, we have the K-Bar Invective, epic weapon of the K-Bar assault rifle, running with grip, quick draw, stock, extended mags, and long barrel, I believe. Or actually, I don't think it had grip this time. In my opinion, the K-Bar doesn't necessarily need grip. I like it with quick draw, extended mags, and stock, and an ELO sight with the just the default ELO. This is a great gun. It has a good hip fire. It has a fast fire rate. It also has surprisingly good accuracy for a gun that you'd considerably you'd consider it to have much more recoil versus maybe your NV4. But this gun is actually a melt machine. I mean, I love this thing. I play with it all the time. I consider it to be one of my try-hard guns, that when I pull it out, I mean business. Core free for all, this thing is one of my go-to guns. I absolutely love the K-Bar. It's a fantastic weapon. So, moving right along, onto the FHR-40 Windfall, the epic sub that you get from unlocking the JTF Wolverines mission team to level 50. It has a custom Trojan sight, which some people like, some people don't. I find that it's actually very accurate, and it does help to stay on target when you're aiming at people long range, when you're aiming at people close range. Right there you can see I choked a little bit, but I forgot I was playing core. I've been playing hardcore a lot of the day before, and actually more recently than anything. So it was weird switching back down to a low sensitivity and playing core again. But the FHR gives you more health. Not more health. It restores your health for every kill you get. So right there I just got 2 kills. My health was then restored thanks to the Windfall slightly faster than it would have been after exiting a gunfight like that. So a quick double kill when you're about halfway down in your health bar will bring you up considerably and help you get out. It also has increased ammo. In general, a great gun. Next, we're moving on to the Titan Scout. This is an LMG that has a custom Trojan sight, also like the FHR-40 Windfall, and it also has reduced recoil. I like this LMG a lot, besides the fact that it's an energy gun and it can't wall bang, which LMGs are just absolutely beautiful for wall banging if you know how to do it right. But this is a good gun. It's mobile. LMGs don't really drag you down too much in this game, especially if you use the man-at-arms trait. You'll be running around like you have a sub. I'd say the time to kill with this gun, if your accuracy is good, is a very good time to kill. And the Trojan sight, although I've messed around and put an ELO on here just to see how it would look, and it does take that huge chunky thing off the side of the gun connected to the reticle, and it makes it a little cleaner to aim with. And then you end up having this gun with reduced recoil, and when I put the ELO sight on it, I liked it just as much, if not better, than this custom Trojan. But since this is the main feature of this gun, I figured I'd showcase it for you guys with that Trojan sight. So then we have a personal favorite of mine, just because it looks awesome and has a cool trait, the Ripper Evo BOSOZOKU. The BOSOZOKU gives you nut shot damage. So basically, it's called below the belt. When you shoot somebody below the belt, you get these special red hit markers, which once you guys see me switch it over to AR mode, I try going for nut shots more than anything to try to showcase that cool red hit marker you get when you shoot them in the right spot. The submachine gun version of this, the other trait is its reduced recoil. So the SMG part of the Ripper on this is just absolutely gorgeous to use. I'm running grip, quick draw, extended mags, long barrel on this, and this thing is just absolutely beautiful for melting. I mean, if you have good accuracy, I mean, with any gun, if you have good accuracy, you'll be effective. But with this one, you know, accuracy is not even required half the time. This is a great gun. It has little to no recoil, absolutely beautiful. And when you do get those below the belt hip fire markers, which is here, I just switched over to AR mode. You guys will see me get a few of those special hit markers here in a second after I avoid this grenade. And this is just a custom game, by the way, if I didn't already mention that before. I'm sure you guys might have already been able to tell. But the AR mode is really nice. It's a 3-hit kill almost anywhere on the map, especially with long barrel added. And it does have a slightly different AR reticle than the regular Rippers have. It's actually pretty nice. I like this gun in AR mode and SMG mode. It gives you a big advantage in multitudes of situations. Like, you will just be on point. There, I just got one of those red hit markers. You will be on point with this gun. Long range battles, short range battles, at the switch of a finger, you can be whatever you want. Look, I just got one of the red hit markers again. But yeah, you can switch it to AR mode for your long range gunfights. You can do SMG mode for tight spaces and all that jazz. It's a great sub. If you guys, if you haven't played with the Ripper at all in any variant, I suggest you try it. It's actually a really good gun, hardcore or core. I really like the Ripper. But yeah, that's the BOSOZOKU, and it's pink. You can't get any better than a pink gun. Have to say, pink is absolutely phenomenal. I've got one of the coolest custom camos I've ever seen. God, that SMG mode just shreds, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. And then back to AR mode, just by holding down triangle. Now I'm just hunting down prey. So, moving along, we have the HVR Gemini. It's a akimbo version of the HVR submachine gun. I'm running grip, long barrel, extended mags, laser sight, and deep impact. But that's just because I was messing around and I wanted to try to see it, make it as OP as possible if I could. The nice thing about this is it's close range. It's an absolute melter. But the further you get away, the bigger a disadvantage you'll be at, obviously, being that this is an akimbo weapon. The other thing that's a bit of a disadvantage for this, which I think they might patch and make it a little bit better, like they might buff it, is this thing has a lot of recoil. I mean, you can fire each one individually, and the recoil kind of goes away. I mean, it's a little bit reduced when you fire them one at a time. But then again, why is that as effective? You know, that can't be as effective as firing both. So I hope they give this a little bit of a recoil reduction, because at the moment it's okay, but it doesn't really feel like an epic weapon to me. I'd say these are mediocre, if anything. But all in all, not a bad gun. They're okay. They're okay. They're not bad. They're kind of good. I don't fucking know. They're not for me. I don't think I'd ever use them in a game unless I was fucking around in a noob lobby just trying to get kill cams. But besides the fact that they look cool, I don't know if these deserve to be an epic weapon. Up close, they're fine, but they have a shit ton of recoil. And see, look there, I try firing with one at a time, seeing how that goes. But there they are, the HVR Geminis, with a pretty sexy camo as well. I believe that's called the Tea Time camo. But yeah, I was messing around with it, trying to see if I could control the recoil at all. Trying to get somebody a little bit longer range, and you really have to use your skills on the sticks. So next up is the Karma 45 Phobos, running with grip, quick draw, long barrel, extended mags, and I'm running the iron sight to show you guys that this one has an iron sight very similar to the UMP 45, if not the exact same one. Some people love that iron sight, and if you like that iron sight, you're going to love the Phobos. It's, in my opinion, it's one of the best subs in the game, or it's a sub with one of the best features. My version of the Phobos, usually I put an ELO on, because I can tend to control the recoil a little better on any gun with the ELO sights in this game. I really like the ELO. But there you see extended mags coming into play a little bit. It has increased damage range, and its other feature is called Rushdown, which when you jump and when you slide, you can see my crosshairs are moving in rather than going out when I jump and slide. It's a very useful feature, makes it a very overpowered gun for those hip fire around the corner jump fights. Like if you have this and somebody else has anything, unless they're, you know, optic scump or phase attach, 9 times out of 10 you're going to kill them with the Phobos. It's a lot of fun to use. Next up is a fun one, the Reaver Machete. It's a shotgun that when you melee people, it explodes them. Like, they don't just die and fall over and get cut with a little, you know, bayonet at the end. They actually physically explode. Besides that, it has increased ammo, which is always nice on a shotgun like this. Increased ammo is a great feature. I'm running it with long barrel, extended mags, and laser sight to bring in the hip fire spread a little bit more. And if you guys didn't know, steady aim in this game is like, laser sights are like steady aim in this game. So they're a lot of fun, and they really improve your hip fire accuracy. And on a shotgun, there's almost no reason not to have one. I've also got a cool camo on here. It's called the slime camo. It's the only epic camo I have. It kind of reminds me of Element 115 from Black Ops 3. It's a fun camo on a fun gun, and you guys will see me in a minute go up to somebody and make them explode. I'm looking for a kill that I can actually kind of like sneak up on and get them with this explosion, and then I'm getting killed by these bots that are corner camping. Of course a fucking bot would be corner camping. But yeah, there you go. There's one explosion. As you can see, when you melee them, and you do have a good range on the melee in this game, people just fucking explode. That one was a little off center, and then bam, I get punched in the face myself. That's what you get, Brandon. These bots have had enough. They've had enough, I say. And then I tried to hit that guy, get hit by another shotgun. I want to do a video on the Ravage maybe pretty soon. It seems to be a pretty nice shotgun. And then look, he was like one shot. I was so close to hitting the melee. But my melee button is circle. So I have to press circle when I want a panic knife, and it doesn't always come as easy when my right thumb is on R3, and it's also controlling crouching, sliding, and the look stick. It's hard to take it off from doing all of that just to hit the circle button. You got to get the aim right. If you're not looking right at them when you press the melee button, you won't get it. But there you go, some explosions. And then last but not least, we have the NV4 Flatline, the NV4 Flatline. I don't know what it is. It's an NV4, it's epic, and it's in my showcase. We're running it with grip, or actually no grip, quick draw, silencer, extended mags, and stock, I believe. I do actually like this with grip. It gives the long range accuracy a much cleaner feel. And this is definitely a long range gun. It's a 4-hit kill anywhere on the map. You could be completely cross map. Even with a silencer, this gun will kill in 4 bullets. Its downside from the NV4 is that it has a reduced fire rate by 4 points, I believe. And that 4 points makes a world of difference. If this thing had the same fire rate, it would probably be the most overpowered gun in the game. But it has a slightly reduced fire rate, which means you're going to lose to subs up close, which is the biggest downside to this. So unless you have that absolutely godly timing and aim, people with submachine guns, people with faster ARs around corners are going to get you, because this thing has that noticeably slower of a fire rate. In hardcore, this thing's a one-shot machine, and you don't even notice it. In core, not so much. But this is a great gun, fun to use. It looks absolutely beautiful. I have molten camo on it right now, and this is just a sexy gun to play with. It's one of my favorite guns to run around with, just because it's so much fun to look at. And it had a great, see, look right there, I just got melted by a Titan. I got a few bullets into him. I couldn't tell if my shot was off there or what. But faster fire rate guns will get you sometimes when you're running the NV4. That's the biggest downside to it. But the sharper your shot, the better your accuracy, and the better your timing. This gun is almost untouchable in certain situations. Long range like that, medium range, if you get the first shots off and your shots are on, you're going to kill the guy every time with this thing. It's absolutely phenomenal. And there's no reason not to run a silencer on this gun. It begs for a silencer. It has infinite damage range, and it has reduced idle sway, which are the two perks on this. Infinite damage range is absolutely fantastic. Best perk out of all assault rifles, I'd say. If this didn't have a lowered fire rate, that would be a god gun right there, if it's not already. But guys, I hope you guys liked my very first video commentary. Sorry for all the ums and uhs. I was trying to make this all work, trying to do a good comm. I'm going to try to tune it up a little bit for the next video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been your boy Brandon's World. I'll see you guys on my next video or live stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Bearded Nation out, baby. Yeah, motherfucker. PS4.